I don't know how or how you do it. You blow my mind without a word. Ooh, stuck upside down. I might be dreaming. There's no way back now. Take every inch of my body. Wanna dance with you all night long.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. This is actually a continuation from the last video. So now I'm going to make my carrot cupcakes, and I think I'm going to do just some regular birthday cupcakes for the besties mother-in-law. So yeah, I got all of the good out because I have to make the frosting. I'm going to do a buttercream, and I'm going to do the buttercream here and here, and I'm going to do a cream cheese frosting for the carrot cupcakes. I tried that cream cheese frosting in the can. I cannot do it. I can't. So I'm back to the basics here. So yeah, everything is room temperature on that. So these are the eggs for the carrot cake, and then my birthday cakes over here. Some nutmeg, cinnamon, ground allspice, right? Baking soda, baking powder. My extract back there. I got milk, and then I have milk for the cupcakes, and then milk for my frosting. Some pecans, right? That's some extra powdered sugar. Girl, and you know I'm rocking Young and the Restless. Here are some carrots. I got my excellent bowl when I crack my eggs and things, my measurements. Oh, this is powdered sugar. It's 4 cups. In the last video, I put all the powdered sugar in the container, but I emptied it first, and I got 4 cups out of it and that little thing over there. So it's full now. I can use that one for the first, because they both take powdered sugar, so it's all good. I'm swapping out these measurement cups for my Mickey ones, yes. And I'm rocking my KitchenAid over here, my Mickey and Minnie, right? My spatula. This is my favorite spatula. You will always see me using that thing. So yes, on that. Girl, I do, Victoria, me and her, and I do not like them two together. And they got me all twisted, them two. And my 24, like we friends, like, you know, they real people in my life. Girl, I'm so crazy. My 24 cupcake pan right here that I'm going to be rocking. So yes on that. I almost forgot the good that was over here. This is oil. I prefer oil instead of butter in the carrot cupcakes just because it's just different. It just flows differently. I am a butter girl all the way, but not in the carrot cupcakes. Here is my sugar, my all-purpose flour. Here is the powdered sugar that I filled up. Girl, that's a leaf that blew in from outside. Oh my goodness. And then I got my little, you know, here, my bowl with my sifter in there. So yes. All right, now I'm ready. All right, so I'm going to start off by making both frostings. I'm going to do the buttercream one first, which I feel like you've seen me make a couple of times already. You know, I use 1 stick of butter and a half of the Crisco, right? Throw that in there and give that a mix. Now, it is sped up, so I'm going to stop it, obviously, before it's time as far as the speed is concerned, but just cream it all together, you know, scrape the sides and put it back on and do a little more. I'm going to add 4 cups of powdered sugar. I'm going to add whatever flavoring you know, whatever extract you feeling, whether it be vanilla or almond, maple, lemon, whatever you feel like is when that will go in. Right before, at least that's when I put it in, right before I add the powdered sugar. The only reason why I'm putting it in the measuring cup is because it's so much, it will end up on the floor, only because I know me and I'm clumsy. So I do 2, I mix it all up, and then I do the other 2. So 4 cups of the powdered sugar all together. And yeah, after that, once that's all good, just make sure you scrape it down so that everything gets mixed. I will put in a couple tablespoons of milk, and it's gonna be all good. It gets really, really like the mixer actually starts to shake because you need to add a little liquid. So I always start off with the 3 tablespoons first, and then I see, and then I'll add a little more, and I have the good. So I do usually end up using 5 tablespoons for the most part, sometimes 4 depending on what I'm making and how thick I want it. This is the perfect consistency I need it to be to go through my piping bag and through the whatever tip that I'm using. Look at that. Girl, yes, that is perfect. The perfect consistency I need. Plop that right on back in. And yeah, I'm just going to store it and keep it moving. So this recipe right here will frost approximately 2 dozen cupcakes. So that's perfect for me. Sometimes I half it up, sometimes I don't, depending on what I'm making. But now I'm going to make the cream cheese frosting. I make it the exact same way that I make the buttercream frosting, except instead of the Crisco, I will use 1 packet, 8 ounces of cream cheese and the 1 stick of butter. And I do use vanilla flavoring when I'm making my carrot cake. I feel like I don't like vanilla. That is probably the flavoring I like the least, but it's good when I'm making the carrot cake and the cream cheese frosting. Everything is just, it all marries together very well. It's just really good. So I think I use, this is the vanilla flavoring, but I think I only use 3 or 4. It was 4 tablespoons, and it was already at the consistency, and probably because of the cream cheese, I don't know, but I was good, and the frosting came out. Look at me. Girl, I have to taste it. Thumbs up on that.
Sometimes, but you're making me nervous. No, I've realized.
So you guys, let me know if you're enjoying the baking and all of that. I try to share different parts of my life, and I do really love to bake. I don't like to cook dinner so much. I really don't. This is where I feel like I shine. But yeah, let me know if you're enjoying it. I like sharing it with you. And all the other things, like it's senior portrait time. Oh my goodness, y'all. It's next week. I'm so excited about seeing Sydney's senior portraits. And thank you so much for all the good info on the plants. I moved them from the kitchen to the dining room because the kitchen wasn't given enough light. So surprisingly, that's because of my deck thing that's out there. What do you call it? Y'all know what I'm talking about. The gazebo. So it blocked off some of the light. But girl, yes. So now I'm making the birthday cupcakes first. So these are ones you've seen me make before. This recipe right here will give me about 14, 15 cupcakes, which is perfect because I have my dozen and then I have a couple. I always have to taste my product as soon as I'm done. And yeah, so I'm doing the whole baking soda, baking product and everything. And it's just, you have to be really precise. You bakers out there know the one little thing will mess up the entire batter. So I am sifting this so that it doesn't have any lumps, and I will incorporate it in thirds. So I want to cream the sugar and the butter together first, and then I'll throw in my flavoring, and then the flour mixture and the milk, one and then one. And yeah, make sure I taste it too, because whatever the batter is tasting like, that's what the cupcake's going to taste like when they done, girl. Yes. And I use 2 eggs in this recipe, so yes.
Can't live without you. All my friends reassure that it's obvious, and that maybe I'm wasting my time, but I gotta try. The only reason I keep sneaking out at night to laugh with you in secret under city lights. Surprised you never had the guts to figure
I can mix this like a crazy person, but when I start adding my flour, I do a little, I stop, I add half of the milk. I do a little more flour, I add the other half of the milk, and then I do the remaining flour just until I can't see it anymore. I stop the mixer because I don't want tough cupcakes, you know what I mean? I don't want to mix my batter to death. So yes, and after that I can, get them in the cupcake holders, and I'm good to go.
how I feel about you. Wish me the best of luck. I'm gonna win your love. Coming to get you, dying to feel your touch. Wish me the best of luck. Coming to get you. Wish me the best of luck. Trying to steal your hand. Coming to
So
get
right
you.
at the end, I'm going to stir it right, take my mixer off, taste it, thumbs up on that, and yeah, I'm good to go. Just making sure everything is all stirred up. I'm kind of folding it, not really stirring it too crazy because I just mixed it. I'm going to use these cute little birthday wrappers and get them in here. I don't know where Kara or Sydney was at this point, but I was like, I can't wait for them. I need to hurry up because I knew that I wanted to do the carrot ones too.
Coming to get you. Coming to get you. Coming to get you. The only reason I keep sneaking out at night.
I try to fill them about 2/3 full. I don't want to, put it too far up to the top because I don't want my cupcakes to look like muffins with tops. You know what I mean? So, yeah. So they're good to go. So how many is that? 12, 13, 15. So 14, 15, I'm good to go on that. Now I'm going to start the carrot cake cupcakes. That's a tongue twister if you try to say it real fast. So just leveling off the flour, just making sure I don't have more. And if you notice, I spoon it in. I don't dunk my measuring cup in the flour and do it like that. I spoon it in. So it's kind of airy, but I know I have a cup in there. You know what I mean? So I'm just doing 2 cups of that, and I have all the other seasonings that I was showing you. Seasonings, girl, like we putting paprika in here, all the other spices into the batter. And if you notice, I push my mixer back, and I think I'm going to leave my mixer out now just for the remainder of all the holidays. This thing is heavy, and I usually don't like clutter on my counters. It's too much, and it'll drive me crazy. So, but I don't want to keep pulling this up and out of the cabinet. So I think I'm going to leave it here until after the holidays. But yeah, so I'm not using it for the carrot cake. I'm just going to use my 2 mixing bowls. I'm putting in all the spices, right? And I'm just whisking all of my dry ingredients. I'm going to get another bowl, and this is the mixing bowl from the Dollar Tree. I love them. So I have the sugar, this recipe, I'm using the light brown sugar, not the dark one. I didn't want any extra molasses in there. So, and I am using, like I said earlier, the oil instead of the butter. It just flows different. It's different. And I like that different taste. So it's just more moist, I feel like. So I'm just going to whisk all this up and I will mix the two and then we'll be good to go. I did put 4 eggs in here. I'm not sure if I don't know what happened with the camera. I honestly don't know what happened, but I think, yeah, you see, because now I'm down to one. But it was 4 eggs. So once I mix all of that up, girl, my arm, oh my goodness. But that's how you want it, just like that. And then I'm going to mix the two. I'm dropping flour. Oh my goodness. Mix the two and fold it just enough so that you don't see that flour anymore. You know what I mean? So I kind of halved it up. And then Miss Carrot Girl is going to help me with the liners. And yeah, we're going to get them in the oven.
Keep wishing you would kiss me under city lights. I know you feel it every time I look at you. How I feel about you. Wish me the best of luck. I'm gonna win your love. Coming to get you, dying to feel your touch. Wish me the best of luck. Coming to get you. Wish me the best of luck.
So yeah, you see what I mean? Like I am folding it in there. I don't want to stir it to death. You know what I mean? So girl, and this batter was like thick. So I'm going to just put the carrots in. I'm going to throw a cup of pecans in there. And yeah, girl, that look good already. It's not even in the oven yet. Yes on that. And yeah, I'm going to get them in the cupcake liners and I'm going to be good.
Steal your hand, coming to get you. Coming to get you. Coming to get you.
Love her. She was on it. I don't know where she was. She's probably mad she missed the first batch. You know what I mean? But we were good to go after that. Look, she is not moving until I'm done. Yes. So I already filled them. I didn't want to take you through that again. And I'm going to get them in the oven. And yeah. So these were the first batch I did, and you can't really see the liners because they're so buttery, right? So I had more liners and I just stuck them in there, right? Look at that. So moist, so good. Thumbs up on that. Yes. And these are the carrot cake ones. So I'm just going to flip those, right? I have to put 2 of those things on there, flip them. And I use the orange liners. I don't remember if I showed you that or not, but I use orange. And yeah, I let them cool and I'll frost. So yeah, it's all good. I love these boxes because it's nice to give away if I need to. You know what I mean? Look at that. Thumbs up again. So these are the 2 tips that I'm using. I think I did a 1M and a 2D. The 2D is the one you always see me make kind of like the roses with. And yeah, I'm going to spoon it on in here. I'm going to do the birthday ones first, come back and do the cream cheese ones. And girl, you know I was eating as I was frosting. That's my problem. Oh my goodness.
A new place, a new home, for a while, let me feel alive. Nothing to hold me back, take my time.
This was the perfect combination. So some of the birthday cakes, right? So half that and half of the carrot. So every other one, which was perfect. And she loved it. Those cupcakes were gone. Yes, indeed. And so after I finished these, I actually had some for the bestie's husband, the carrot ones. just his, because he is serious about his sweets. So I did, you know, just like a half dozen for him. And let me tell you, it is definitely a difference. I don't know if you guys prefer cream cheese frosting on things or buttercream, but I do like to switch them out depending on what I'm making. I do love a good buttercream though. Yes.
I know, man, passing by, life is good, best I've ever felt. Get me up, something new.
So just taking some of the pecans and sprinkling them on top, and then I sprinkled that one right there. I was like, oh no, that was a birthday cake one. So I had to take the nuts off of that. And then I'm using orange sand and sugar on the birthday cakes. It was perfect. They were so good. Don't they look so good? I be having just enough frosting. You see me getting it right down there. Put those pecans on top, right? Oh my goodness, they were so good. The birthday ones were so good. So I just wanted to share all of that with you. Thank you guys so much. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, right? Rock out to this, and I'll see you soon. Bye.
I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day, 'cause I found my way.